All right, welcome back, you guys, to another episode of It Ends With Us. I am Brittany Wilder. I am your hostess with the mostest, and you guys know that I empower divorced women to reclaim their identity and rise again in their peace, their confidence, and their divine power. And I have another amazing guest that I'm so excited about being on the show. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to her, Miss Teri. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so good to be here because you have such energy and I just love, 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 love always being around you. I'm Teri Thompson. I'm an attorney and I've been practicing for a long, long time. But what I do now is my main purpose, what I love to do, what I'm passionate about doing is empowering girls to become leaders in the community. And so, with my background of being in the courtroom for 30 plus years, I now create funnels and shifts in girls so that they can become who they are designed to be. So I empower them through my after school resources. I also empower them by providing mental health resources, and I teach entrepreneurial skills to young girls.
I love it. Woo! Terry, you're doing some powerful work now. Come on.
Yes,
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 ma'am. So we're going to jump right into our questions. The first
yes.
question is, what is that generational curse, that cycle, that habit that you knew had to end with you? What was that for you, Terry?
You know what, for me, when I thought about generational curses, it can range from so many different kinds of things for so many different types of people in families, right? Sometimes it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever it is. But for me, what I recognized what was going on in my family generationally, and I had to stop it,
Mhm.
was having a negative mindset.
Ooh,
And
that one.
so, and that can wreak havoc.
What?
It can wreak havoc. And but what makes it so painful and horrible actually is that it stifles you.
Yes.
It stifles you not just financially, but where you will go, whether it's the corporate ladder or becoming an entrepreneur. If
Hello.
you are steeped in a negative mindset, it just changes the game for you. And I knew I had to stop it because I wanted to go further. But let me say this because I always want to give people grace.
Yes.
And so I give my ancestors grace, my older family members who have gone on to glory, grace, because they did what they thought was right. They
That's it.
believed what they thought was right.
Yeah.
And growing up, in the 60s, the 40s, the 30s,
Hmm.
being newly freed
That's
slave,
different.
it's different, right? And so they were passing down what they lived.
Yep. That's right.
Going through the Jim Crow era or whatever, they passed down what they lived. And of course, those were terrible, terrible, dark times. So I give them grace for that. But what happens, though, unexpectedly and unintentionally, is we absorb it.
Yep.
We absorb it. And then we
Yeah.
start having limiting beliefs. Well, I can't do this because they said I can't. I can't have that because it's not in my bank account. I can't
Mhm.
go and be an entrepreneur because, whatever your reason is, right? Because.
Hello.
Because
Yep.
we come up with some reasons as to why we can't do something.
Yes.
And it just gets so ingrained in us. So that was the generational curse that I identified. And again, I give people grace, because they grew up in a different time when times were much, much harder.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So,
That's so good that you brought that up. And yeah, you're right. Things are different now, right? And we have all these other like mindset tools, right? I do
right.
NLP, I mindset. It's all mindset. I had no
Yes.
idea that this beautiful work could really help me move forward in my life and get rid of those limiting beliefs that we have
Yes.
on us from what we learned and what we heard our parents say. And, like money doesn't grow on trees.
Exactly. There you go.
Right? That's one of those statements that'll make you
Right.
like, man, I got to work hard for this money. And it's
I got to
not.
work hard for it. And that's the other thing. I got to work hard for money.
It,
It's money's hard to come by.
yep. And that is a lie. that
It's
we,
a lie from the pit of hell.
yes, ma'am.
It's a
Yes,
lie from the pit of hell.
ma'am.
So all of those are thoughts, and you have to identify it. And even now, I mean, I'm still guilty of it. I might say, "Oh, I can't buy that." Like, whoa, did I
Yeah,
just say I can't?
right. Yep. Yep. That's the shift. We are doing the work. When I say the work every day, we are doing it. Now,
Yeah.
was there? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, because
I
I'll
was
talk all
saying,
day. Go
look,
ahead.
and you can. This is the platform for that. We like to talk. Yes, we do. I was gonna say,
Just
was
say
there
this.
like an aha moment for you, like that?
Yes.
I cannot. Is there a story you want to share about that, or what does that look like for you? Where you were like, okay, no more. We're done with
Yeah.
this today.
You know what? The aha moment for me, and I can't remember a date or a time or even where I was, but
Right.
I just remember hearing someone say, yeah, I can command whatever I want to command. And I just remember someone saying it like, what? What is she? And then I thought about it, like, how you do that?
Right.
And then I was like, wow, just like someone else just said it. And then I started to just change my vocabulary.
Yes. Yeah.
So really, it was just a comment that I heard, and it was like, and I couldn't tell you right now who said it or where I was, but
But you heard it.
I
Message
heard
was
it, and
received.
I received it, and it went down into my soul, and I just remember pausing and questioning. I can,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
then why can't I?
Right. Right. It's you don't know until you know.
You don't know until you know.
Nobody ever taught us this. Nobody, my mom never said, hey, if you're having a bad day, just shift your mindset. Start speaking positive things over you.
Yes,
Like really start speaking it and embodying it and walking into it and leaning
yeah.
into the positive things, even if you don't see it, right? Because that's the other thing. We don't see it and we're like, what the heck? Like,
And that's the thing too. And I think a lot of us have these negative mindsets, and I'm including myself,
yeah,
right? Until I shifted out of it,
that's
is
right.
because we kind of go by what we see.
Mm-hmm.
So if mommy and daddy had to work super, super hard to make money, then what does that tell me? That tells me is money is super, super hard to get.
Oh, yeah.
And if, mommy and brother, sister, whatever, they fell into, I don't know, it could be anything, not finishing school,
Yep.
then that becomes a limiting mindset. Well, no one else in my family went to medical school.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to think, well, because my brother and sister or aunt and uncle dropped out or didn't finish for whatever reason, but we internalize it. And
Yeah.
then it gets to a point where you can be like, wait a minute, I can go to law. What?
I can do that.
I can do that?
Little
Me?
old me.
Little me? And so a lot of times the mindset comes by what we see
Yeah.
around us, and you just absorb it because that's all you see.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
all you see.
Yeah.
So my shining moment, it wasn't like the earth moved or anything, or someone said, some powerful voice came down. I
Right.
just remember hearing someone just making a casual comment about, yeah, I can command a da 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 da. And I was like, what does she mean? What?
Right.
And I don't even remember who said it, but
So
it was, but
form. You're
it's
like, what?
right. But I was like, how did she say that?
Right.
Wow, I can say that.
Yeah.
And not only can I say it, I can believe it,
Yeah.
I can live it,
Hello.
I can do it.
Yeah.
And so, really, that's what my whole thing was about, being a lawyer. Yes, it was great. I loved it,
Yeah.
wouldn't give anything for it. But I want to shift into embodying the mindset that I'm just talking about to
Yeah.
create a whole new generation. And I'm starting with girls, but I'm starting really with all youth.
Right.
And it's about shifting from what we see,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Because a lot of us come from disadvantaged homes, all kinds of things, mental illness, physical limitations.
Yes.
What and right now it's like, okay, so what?
Yep.
Yes,
Even still, what you believe is
right.
shall happen.
In spite of what you see.
Yeah. It
And
does not
I'm not saying
matter.
you're not going to see it,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And I'm not saying what you see is a lie. I mean, I'm not here to say, oh, it's just all, make
Yeah.
believe. No, pain is pain.
Yes. Yes.
right?
And it's
Physical
real.
pain is physical pain.
Yep.
Mental distress is mental distress. I'm not pretending like it does not exist
That's right.
at all. But
Yep.
like, for example, and I'll be very transparent, I've had family members, older family members who suffered from depression.
Yeah.
And so I know what that looks like in real time,
Mhm.
growing up and recognizing someone's depression. So I would never discount mental illness or depression or
Right.
anxiety because that's a real thing.
Yes, it
What
is.
I'm telling myself on a daily basis, as well as those around me and in my programs of Girls Who Rise, is it can be that way. I can see it that way,
Yep.
but I can change my mindset to do
Yes.
something different. And
Yes.
that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Ooh, I love that. So, what would you say, Teri, were the tools and the practices or any faith strategies or all the things that you implement in order to change your mindset? Like, what is that like? Walk us through that process.
Sure. And even and I always tell people, especially when I'm talking to youth, when I tell kids, I don't tell you anything I don't do myself.
I know that's right.
Okay. This isn't some textbook stuff, right?
Right.
This isn't something I read in a book. Everything I tell people or encourage people to do, I do it myself because life is still lifing.
Yes. And
Okay.
will always.
And always, right?
Yeah.
So you can have a bad day over there, but guess what? I'm having one too.
Yep.
Right. But it's a matter of how we process it. So, what it looks like for me is being still, stillness. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it can be something simple, like even when you're driving in your car, we're on autopilot, right? And we automatically turn the radio on. We
Oh yeah.
automatically turn our Bluetooth on to hear our music or to hear whatever, our podcast, because I'm a big podcast person.
Yep.
I'm so used to turning something on. Well, what if I just drove down the freeway and didn't
Yeah.
turn on anything?
Yep. Yep. I just did a 21 days of not listening to nothing in my car but God. I just did that. I've been
Wasn't
posting
it
today.
powerful? And it's just being still.
Being
And even though you might be
still.
driving in your car, so you're not technically still, you got to
Right.
be, alert. But
Fine.
turning off the noise is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
So, of course, do it in your home, do it when you first get up.
Mm-hmm.
And so stillness is my number one thing to go to.
Yes.
And from there, I'm a strong believer in meditation and prayer.
Amen. Yes.
Yes. And meditation is just where I'm just listening. I'm just listening. And so many people say, "Oh, that's so hard. Like how long? And do you
Yeah.
count?" And no, we ain't doing none of that. I even tell people, I believe in breath work. I love breath work, but for me, especially when I'm in a high anxiety moment
Yeah.
where something's due or I got, 15 people emailing me, I
Mm-hmm.
got to get still. And
Yeah.
I will just get still, turn off everything and close my eyes and just breathe. Just
Yeah.
a normal breath.
Yep. Yep.
It's not about counting and holding and exhaling.
No.
That's great. But in that moment, I just
It's needed.
breathe. And sometimes I just listen to my breath.
Mm-hmm.
Am I breathing fast? Am I panting? I
Yep.
put my hand over my heart. Is my heart about to jump out my chest?
Yeah.
And
Become
so it's like
aware.
recognizing,
Yeah.
okay, where am I?
Yes.
Mentally, where am I? What is the
That's good.
thing that is, wrecking my brain right now? Just, it's almost like, Brittany, if I could explain it like this, it's almost like taking a step back and looking at it.
Yes. Yes.
Like literally, like in your head, what is that thing that I am so anxious about? What is the phone call I'm dreading? And just look at it like, okay, because once you separate yourself from it and look at it,
Yeah.
that takes all the power from it.
It really does. Yep.
It takes all the power from it because now I'm looking at it like, okay, what is it?
Right.
What am I
Oh, is
anxious
that
about?
out?
That
That's out.
right there.
Right. Exactly. Oh, that's so
That
good.
person, that's what?
That's
And
yep.
it's really about just taking a step back. And you can only do that when you're still, though. You can't do it in the midst,
Yes.
right? You can't do it in the midst of responding to the email, taking the phone call. No, step back. And that's what I really mean by that stillness. You got to be still. And when you're still, you can look at it and be like you just said, that was stressing me out. That's all.
Right. It literally is that face. Like,
It's right there. Like, what? That's
right.
it.
Love it.
And again, not to minimize all of the horrific things that can happen. I get it. Whether
Yes.
it's illness, a medical report, it could be a crying baby, whatever it is that is in that moment. I'm not minimizing it, but what I really want to tell people to do is just get still.
Yes.
Be still. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you can do it 30, great. But if you just have 3 minutes, just be still and breathe.
Yes.
And like I said, prayer is a huge part of my life. It's what I do when I wake up, when I go to bed, throughout the day.
Hello.
And, I encourage people get a Bible verse or whatever your belief system is.
Yep.
Hone in on one verse that can carry you through.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Good stuff. Get still. Get your Bible verse. Get you something that's gonna get you.
That's gonna edify you.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Now, if you were to be speaking to somebody who is currently going through that, and I know you gave some good information, is there one key piece, like a gem that you're like, this is the one that is going to start you off in changing and shifting your mindset in order to break that generational curse and to go to your next level? What is that advice that you would give somebody?
That advice, and this is something I carry myself, because again, I don't tell people to do anything I don't do.
That's right. It's a lived experience.
It's a lived experience.
Real life lived experience.
It's a lived experience.
That's right.
And sometimes it's just a word, a phrase for me. And I'll just say to myself out loud sometimes, I'm enough.
Come on.
I got this.
Yes.
Whatever that this is, whatever that it is, it doesn't matter. I'm enough. Mm-hmm. That means I don't have to have 15 people figure it out for me or with me. I don't have to call Brittany. I love talking to you, But what my point is, though, is that, yes, we can have our circle of friends, our husbands, our wives, our whatever. Yes. But recognize that I am enough. I got this. Yeah. I got this. And that's the gem that works for me.
That's good.
Even earlier today, I was kind of panicked about one little thing. I thought I had missed the deadline. So I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do whatever. And then even then I went, wait a minute. I got this.
That's it.
I'm enough.
Yeah. That's good.
I got it.
Have that affirmation right there for you.
Right. I got it. And whatever it is, even if you're expecting, let's say, a negative medical report or a negative, I don't know, some negative feedback that you're expecting, or someone says something negative to you, do a mental thing in here. I got this. I got it.
Got it in the bag.
I got it. I got it.
I love that. Well, Teri, tell the people where they can reach you, how they can get in touch with you, if they want to know more about your program, all the good stuff. This is your time.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I started Girls Who Rise. Really, it's a book. The name of the book, it is still coming out. It's called Girls Who Rise, Empowering Girls to Become Leaders. And so I wrote the book, and it hit me like, wait a minute, this is bigger than a book.
Yeah.
Girls Who Rise is a movement.
Come on.
Because I want every young girl to incorporate that into their lives. Like, again, going back to what we just talked about, whatever that thing is that is holding me down, holding me back, keeping me from going forward, I can rise. I'm enough. I got it. Right. And so Girls Who Rise, like I said, it is a book. It's actually going to be a volume of books. And the second volume I'm already working on is going to involve young girls who have overcome. And the name of the second book is called Our Voices, Our Victories. So, and it shows young girls who have had to be resilient.
Yeah.
and they're telling their stories. So Girls Who Rise is a movement. And so to connect with me, please join me on Instagram at We Are Girls Who Rise. Instagram is We Are Girls Who Rise. And then you can also go to my website, girlswhorise.com.
Yes. Ooh, thank you, Teri, for coming on and sharing so many good nuggets. You guys know how we do every single Thursday. This was so beautiful. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank
Um,
you.
and you guys, we will see you next week for another episode. You already know, if you are in that space and you're ready to go to your next level, book that consultation. As always, love you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.